Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I'm Jody and I'm a yoga teacher, and I wholeheartedly believe that the practice of yoga can help people live healthy and happy lives. So I've set the intention to share yoga with the world. So thank you so much for joining me on this 7 for 7 yoga challenge. We're going to do 7 minutes of yoga a day for 7 straight days. And please share this video with your friends because anyone and everyone can benefit from this practice. Today we are going to do plank pose. We're going to strengthen our core with plank pose. Before we put our hands on the earth, I just want you to bring your hands together and spread your fingers wide and press your finger pads together. And when you do that, you'll feel a little space right here in your palm. And this is where the retinaculum is, where the nerves run through the carpal tunnel and come out. So whenever you have your hands on the earth in yoga, you want to spread your fingers wide and press your finger pads down, and that's going to protect your wrists and alleviate the pressure on the nerve running through the carpal tunnel. So to come into plank here with fingers spread wide, we'll take our hands down to the earth, and then we're going to send one leg and then the other straight back. In plank pose, the arms are straight, but the heart is melting. So see if with your arms straight, you can melt your heart a little closer to the earth. And in plank pose, our gaze is gently forward. So we don't want to let the head hang like this, and we don't want to have the head up like this. Instead, the gaze is gently forward here. So there's a straight line from the crown of your head all the way down the back of your body to the heels of your feet. Now also in plank pose, we want the hips to stay lifting. The hips and shoulders are in the same plane. So often you'll see the tendency is to sort of dump in the hips, but we don't want that. We want the hips lifting the same plane as your shoulders. So here you're probably starting to feel a little shaking going on because this is a really strong pose. But what you're doing as you're in plank is building your strength. On your next inhale, can you anchor your tailbone and feel your core draw deep into your body? Keep that and then send energy forward through the crown of your head and back through your heels. Let's stay for one more big breath. And then we'll slowly lower down to the earth. If you can, go right from here with the elbows hugging in. And to take a break, just stack your forearms and go ahead and bend your knees. Now you can put your forehead right on top of your forearms and then just let your feet go from side to side. Just taking a little break here between our planks. One more to each side. Come back to center, release your feet. Here we'll press up. Let's come back first to cat pose. Again, fingers spread wide in cat pose, and then we'll send one leg and then the other back into plank pose. Without bending the elbows, can you melt your heart? Beautiful strong plank. If you'd like to go for more of a challenge on your next inhale, lift your right toes off the earth. As you exhale, send them out to the side. Inhale, bring them back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the left toes. Exhale, send them out. And bring them back and lower. One more each side. Inhale, lift the right. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left, lifts. Exhale, out to the side. Inhale, back. Exhale, lower. Awesome. From here, we'll take a little break again, lowering down. Stack those forearms and bend the knees and just let the feet windshield wiper from side to side. So you can probably already feel, wow, plank's a strong pose. I'm building my strength. I'm building the strength of my core, which is so important. Having a strong core is going to help eliminate and avoid having back pain. All right, so from here we're going to take a different variation this time. Come up into cat. And now today we're going to take forearm plank. So you're going to come down onto your forearms. Again, just go ahead and let your fingers spread wide to activate the hands, and then send one leg and then the other back. Here we are in forearm plank. The gaze is gently forward and down. Without bending the elbows here, we can melt the heart. Inhale, gently anchor the tailbone, feel the belly awake. Keep that, and as you exhale, send energy forward through the crown of your head and back through your heels. And we're breathing. This is a fun one to play with a family. Hey, who can hold forearm plank longer? Or who can hold plank longer? Doing great. Stay for 3 more big breaths. Feel the strength of life inside of you. You can do it. 1 more breath. Nice. Exhale, slowly lower down, and we'll take a break again. So important to have a strong core. So important. And you know, when you're strong, you feel good. All right. Coming back up, here we go. 1 more time for forearm plank. We'll come down onto our forearms from cat. So this is forearm cat. Send one leg, then the other back into forearm plank. As you inhale, can you melt your heart? Keep that. As you exhale, can you anchor your tailbone, drawing your belly in? On your next inhale, lift your right toes. Exhale, send them out. Inhale, bring them back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift left toes. Exhale, out. Inhale, back. Exhale, lower. 1 more on each side. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift the left toes. Exhale, out. Inhale, back. Exhale, lower. Nice. Slowly come on down onto your belly. Taking a break here. Windshield wiper your feet from side to side. So we have time for 1 more plank variation today. We are going to do side plank. So first we'll come back up into cat. And again, when the hands are on the earth, the fingers are spread wide. Before we even go into plank, with the arms straight in cat pose, can you melt your heart? That's going to integrate your shoulders, real important here. From here, we'll step 1 leg back and then the other, coming into plank pose. So for side plank, we're going to roll onto the outside edge here of our left foot, and ultimately here we're going to stack our feet. But if you need to, your front foot can be out in front as a kickstand if that's better for you. Otherwise, ultimately here the feet are stacked, and then you're going to roll your shoulder skin back here and then lift the opposite arm up. Beautiful. So keeping the hips lifting here in plank, side plank, is really important. So as you inhale here, lift your hips even more. Exhale, shine out in all directions. Beautiful. Coming right into the second side, we'll plant the hand, pause in plank to melt the heart, and then rolling on to the outside edge of your right foot here, keeping the hips lifted, rolling the outer shoulder skin back. Inhale, lift the arm. Beautiful. As you inhale here, can you anchor your tailbone, draw your belly in, keep that. Exhale, radiate out in all directions. And then slowly unwind, coming back to plank. And from here, we'll lower down. Whew. All right, let's actually come into Shavasana. It's nice to end any yoga practice with a resting pose, Shavasana. So just gently pressing yourself up, swing your legs around. And we'll just plant our feet down to come down to the earth, slow and steady. After you lower yourself down, let your legs go long and just sort of let your feet fall out to the side. Let the back of your hands rest on the earth and close your eyes. Shavasana is a time for your body to integrate all that it has learned. So it's really sweet to stay in Shavasana if you can for at least 5 minutes. But for the purpose of the video, we are coming out, so we'll stretch our arms over our head, and then we're going to bend both knees, rolling onto your right side. Gently press yourself up and come on up into a comfortable cross-legged seat. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and share this with your friends. We'll see you tomorrow.